Well, now to Queensland, where the mop-up is well underway following a dumping of hail the size of softballs last night. It capped off a weekend of wild weather, which caused flash flooding, lightning and damage across parts of Brisbane. Nine's Joel Dry joins us now with the details. Joel, good morning. The state copped an absolute battering. How is the clean-up going?
Hey, good morning, Amelia. Well, it's underway in earnest, and thankfully they're being blessed with beautiful conditions today. You wouldn't know it looking at the weather here in Brisbane, but it was an extremely volatile weekend. At about 6 o'clock last night, we were smashed with our third major storm of the weekend as it rolled in from the west and brought with it lashings of heavy rain, some serious wind gusts up to about 90 kilometres an hour, and also that damaging hail that you mentioned. It ranged from small little marbles right up to, as you mentioned, softball-sized little nuggets of ice, and it did a lot of damage, and it was primarily damage from the hail that SES volunteers were forced to deal with. The SES received about 500 calls for help right across the weekend. It was mainly to do with roof damage, a request for tarpaulins over roofs after the hail smashed through it to protect against flooding. Also, a number of trees were down and some minor flash flooding in the area. Now, along with the SES, Energex crews were kept busy throughout the weekend. At some stage or at one stage or another, there are 100,000 homes that were without power at some stage due to those thousands and thousands of lightning strikes that took place over the weekend that accompanied those three storms. It was an amazing light show throughout the weekend. Unfortunately for one man, he got a little bit too close and he was struck by lightning yesterday evening. He was taken to the Ipswich hospital. We understand he is recovering, but it was altogether just an amazing weekend of weather.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be a huge clean-up as well. Joel, what's the outlook for summer? Should residents be worried about more of those storm cells?
Well, it is the storm season. It is only the beginning of the storm season, but the Bureau has said that people should be on the lookout for more severe storms like that. Speaking to them this morning, they said we've come out of a La Nina period and now in what's called a neutral period. So they've said that it is basically an even odds of getting these more serious conditions that bring about these damaging storms. It is a timely reminder to people the weekend's weather to get their properties in shape for these storms that will no likely eventuate over the next few months. In the short term, however, we're being told the next couple of days will be much like this, mostly fine conditions, but the next major event that could be on the horizon is Thursday with some serious storms predicted for that day. Amelia?
All right, Joel, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you so much for that.